Today we're checking out the evolution of Godzilla Kaiju that never even evolves from anything. Just like riddle your brain with that conundrum. Leave a like, subscribe to this channel also, and let's get into it. The evolution of Shimo. She started out as a little soldier. Oh, she's the egg. Duh. Dude, tractors? John Deere getting hella shoutouts right now. John Deere is so successful that his products are appearing in Shimo evolution videos. That's crazy. Ew, there's like lore behind each of the stages. That's crazy. That thing's already 10 feet freaking big. Oh, it's disgusting. I'd kill it. I would never even let it get to full Shimo stage. I'd be like, no, that thing's gonna turn into a giant xenomorph monster. I would absolutely try to tame that thing, but it would for sure eat me. That looks like a people eater to the core. These all look like they would eat people. Shimo's got those eyebrow ridges where she makes like kind of humanoid resembling facial expressions, at least like a chimp, you know, to where you could kind of sense emotion. But these look like cold-hearted lizard bastards. Like, I freaking love reptiles. I love them so much, but they are cold-hearted, bro. I know there's some lizards and snakes that love you and such. I just haven't had that experience, so I can't relate to it. So from my perspective, they look like freaking dragon monsters that would look at that thing, dude. I don't know, that's where it's starting to look adorable. That's where I'd no longer be concerned about it. Oh, concerned about that one. What the hell? That one's sweet. That's 213 feet. That could almost take on Godzilla. Asserting dominance over its rivals, Shimo engages in territorial. What the French? And there's the full-grown Shimo. It keeps going? Holy hell. That's fantastic, dude. That's like if Shimo mixed with freaking Tiamat's DNA like Goji did. This is if Shimo gets on trend like all the TikTok lifters who will soon be out of their job, I think. What's this one? I can't even remember what I clicked on. Oh, evolution of Doug. This is actually pretty cool. Oh my god, look at that fat, adorable little bastard. I love him. Oh my god, this one's even fatter and adorabler. Holy moly, dude, he took a huge evolutionary step right there. Lost all of his cuteness, not gonna lie, that's disgusting. These soulless bastards would kill you. Although I feel like Doug, still to his full evolutionary stage, is a soulless bastard who would kill anyone it could. Like, there is not a thought behind those eyes except eating. And probably defecating. And procreating, perhaps? All he does is eat, bang, and poop. Bro's living the dream. I got distracted. Look at that one. I hate that one. If you see that one on the streets, tell him I hate him. Oh, sweet, dude. Doug's awesome. Once again, like 1/3 the size of Godzilla with no soul whatsoever. That thing would be an ecological disaster. Whoa. He's evolving atomic energy. Damn. I see he's not evolving balls. Dude, Doug could end up looking like some crazy atomic Anguirus down the line if he plays his cards right. If he gets off the drugs. Dude, he's going to evolve into a full-on quadruped Goji eventually, which is pretty damn interesting. That's a sick thought. Is this the final? It's got to be the final. I sense it slowing down. No way, there's more. Oh yeah, dude, full-on, like, that is the most obese looking Goji I've ever seen in my life. I mean, good for him, like, as long as he's happy, but like, the mobility shall be sacrificed. The evolution of Godzilla. Dude, I would kill for a flashback at some point in the next movie where it's like a young Godzilla in a heavily prehistoric world. That would be the cool. We need flashbacks. I think that's the main thing they could start adding to the movies to really spice them up more, because after the last movie, they're gonna have to get creative. I think flashbacks to times before humanity, or at least civilization. Maybe both. That's disgusting. That is so gross. I hate to be like horrific, but if a Godzilla were to get an abortion, that's what it would look like. The disgusting thing to say, but I mean, like, what, like, your mind just spits out random ideas during these videos. Like, I can't, there's no thinking before speaking. Wow, that's so cute. Holy mother of God, these are adorable. You got to imagine the infant mortality rate for these things is atrocious, because, like, they only 1 out of a zillion would get to Godzilla size. I'm just guessing. That's not accurate at all. That's based on nothing. Maybe 1 out of 100? What's crazy is now in the lore is they're just like one Godzilla. Like Godzilla started all that shizzle. So Dagon and like the other Goji like bodies or everything, it's just confusing. There's like skeletons of other Godzillas in the franchise, but now Godzilla was the only. I'm just a little confused. It's because the comics and the movies keep contradicting each other. But I don't know. I love how it starts to look like a marine reptile. Like, bam, just switches into what are those called? Marine iguanas? This would be sick, dude. I would love to see this side of Goji. Teenage or sub-adults prior to teenage Goji. Because we do get to see him in the Monarch Legacy TV show as a pretty young fella, but he still looks basically like Godzilla. He's just much, much, much smaller. That's where things start to get spicy. Which also, I hate to poke holes in the franchise because I love it so much. Even though I'm gonna love it no matter how many holes it has. It's just confusing because sometimes nukes make Godzilla grow a lot and sometimes they only make him grow like 3 feet. Unless, I guess they just sped him up to his adult size. But does he have an actual adult size, or is he just gonna grow forever? Because he's like 13 feet taller in every movie. Beautiful, though. Now he's got a Thagomizer tail. Now he can absorb the radiation and abilities of other Kaiju, which makes it a whole different thing. Now it's so exciting. There's many others I'd like to see him absorb the abilities of and the DNA of. But I guess Tiamat was special because she was nesting in the most radioactive place on Earth. And she had her whole own thing going on. Everyone else is just Kaiju for the most part, so their powers won't be as radioactive. Evolution of Suko. This is the best one. Suko's amazing. That's horrifically disgusting, but like we all look gross, I suppose, when we're little craps. That's adorable. What's crazy is Suko's meant to be like about as tall as Kong was in Skull Island. It's crazy how big that ape is going to get. I'm so excited to see him more grown up in the next film. I keep worrying that Kong is aging too fast and we're not gonna have Kong for much longer, but Scar King was like 1,000 years old. I don't know, I think Kong's got a while, you know? Or maybe Scar King wasn't that old, but I don't know. In like the comics, a much, much older ape also beats up a young Godzilla. So it's like, you gotta imagine the Kong species could get pretty damn old. Okay, that one just looks funny. He needs to remain somewhat adorable through his whole life, or at least look, okay, that was pretty awesome. Ooh, that'd be sweet, dude. That would look like a young Scar King. Is what Suko's gonna become, basically. We'll get to see, like, Scar King in his peak era, back when he was a real stinker. Right now, we just have, like, a bald old concubine Scar King who forces himself among all the Kong women. Suko reaches his prime, displaying unmatched power. Keen intellect and strategic acumen enable him to navigate. He's getting smarter and bigger. That's him in his prime. Dude, that'd be sweet. This just got me so excited for the concept of an adult Suko. Just to see what, because I still don't know what the crap Scar King is. He's like different from everyone else somehow. They really didn't explain that. Like how he's the only like ancient Kaiju ape that looks like an orangutan where the rest look like chip apes or something. You know what I mean? Like it's like he's orange for God's sakes. And he's very differently shaped than the rest of them. So it's like, where the crap does he come from? But either way, we'll get to see a young, ripped version of him at some point. That's exciting as all hell, dude. I'm super down. But either way, leave a like, subscribe for more Godzilla stuff, subscribe to this channel down below, and I'll see you next time.